Well, hello there. Hey, what's going on? Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Hey, Tommy, how you doing? Good to see you. Taking my Christmas hike. I hike on all the holidays. Today's going to be a more casual, wandering through the woods kind of hike. Did kind of pulled a muscle in my back earlier in the week, and I'm feeling it today. So there's not going to be any rough, not going to be any brisk walks or hiking today. No climbing or anything like that. It's just going to be walking at the through the woods. That's about it. But Merry Christmas, everyone. And the Christmas walk, which I have done for 20 years. I walk on Thanksgiving, Christmas. Usually it's in the morning, and New Year's Day. Yeah. So, and I did this after, I started doing this after my divorce. I'll never forget the first year of holidays when I was divorced 20 years ago. I said, man, this really sucks. I am not going to sit around. There's no way I'm going to sit around and let me just get out of the truck here. There's no way I'm going to sit around and feel sorry for myself. That is not going to happen. So what I did was I started this tradition of hiking on the holidays, and I've been enjoying it. Look at the geese flying. They're not very noisy. So what I'm going to do is do the annual Christmas walk, and I've done a lot of videos in the past. If you've been with me for a while, you've seen the videos. There's the truck, right there. 20-year-old truck with 266,000 miles on it. I think it's about 40 degrees and it's dropping rapidly. Sunset in about, I'd say, sunset is going to be 4:41. So, dressed in a kind of it's a Columbia jacket. It's not bad. If it was early in the morning or later than this, this would not be enough. But this is good. This is good. And if it gets cold on the neck, I just zip it up. So, anyways, just walking through the woods and the fields. I'm not going to be doing any push-ups today or any pull-ups. My back is killing me. So, I took some aspirin. I'm going to lay on a heating pad when I get back. But the temptation to do nothing when you don't feel well, oh my God. I could just lay down all day. I got 11 hours of sleep last night. 11 hours. Imagine that. I was tired and needed it too. Went to bed at 7:40. I love going to sleep early. Oh my gosh. Staying up late doing broadcasts, it's fun. But my ass is always dragging in the morning. Always dragging when I stay up. Anyways, that's what's happening here. It's a good day. I heard from my kids and called my parents in Florida. Edith is with her family in Florida for 10 days. Oh, this feels good. Oh, I so needed to get out here. My Lord. I'll tell you what, I almost didn't do this walk. I am so glad. I am so glad I made it. I got to do some stretching. I definitely have to do some stretching today. Hope everyone had a good holiday. Coffee and breakfast this morning. Worked on my social media. Gave thanks to the Lord for another day. Every day above ground is a good day, as they say. And I love being out in nature right now. This is just amazing being out here. And I can feel the temperature dropping already. I can feel this temperature dropping. Hope Santa got you everything that you wanted. That's only if you've been a good boy or girl, you know, because he was making a list and checking it twice. So have you been naughty or nice, right? There was a discussion that I had with Edith and also some other people about Black Santa Claus. Pretty interesting, right? How every culture has to appropriate, you know, all the heroes and all the figures. And I'm like, there's no such thing as a Black Santa. I don't care what anyone says. Like, there's the group of people that say Jesus Christ was black and born in North Africa. That's bullshit. Jesus was born in Nazareth. And Santa, as we know, was born in Turkey. Well, not Santa. Saint Nick. His name was Nicholas. He was born in Turkey in the 4th century. He was born into a Christian family. He later became a priest and a bishop. And he had a lot of compassion for people, for children, orphans. And that is where the gift giving comes in. So I hate to break it to y'all white folk and black folk. Saint Nick was Turkish. He wasn't Caucasian. He wasn't black. He wasn't Asian. He was Middle Eastern. He had tan skin, and the earliest paintings of him show him with a white beard. And of course, dressed in a bishop's garb, it looks like a Santa suit. Coca-Cola created what we know as Santa. They completely Americanized and westernized him. Nicholas was born in the 4th century in Myra, Turkey. And at the time, the Roman government was blocking roads, was hurting people, creating rules, making life very difficult for people. Oh, a lot of trees down here. I think that snowstorm and the wind really did that. You could see the trees. Trees all down. And he is documented, believe it or not, Nicholas was documented as saving people from executions. He would literally intervene in Roman executions. Saved a lot of lives. He saw the injustice in this world, and he brought gifts and cared for orphans. Hence, the modern version of Saint Nick or Santa Claus. Now we say Saint Nick. You don't know what that means, do you? Saint. Saint is from the Greek word hagios, which means set apart. He was a saint. He was set apart for God's work. And he felt that even from being a boy. Very interesting story. And he wasn't canonized, I don't think, until 1087 as a saint. Hence, Saint Nick. He wasn't an elf. He didn't live in the North Pole. He was from Turkey. He wasn't white, he wasn't black, he wasn't Asian. He was Turkish. So there you go. There's your history lesson about Christmas. I saw a video today. I think I posted it too on the YouTube page of Anna. You guys know Anna. Spending her day at a pediatric cancer hospital. Imagine that, a pediatric cancer hospital on Christmas. Visiting kids and with a group of people who were playing guitar and singing Christmas hymns. All right, so now crossing this. There we go. That's good. There's your lesson about Saint Nick. And I don't think the Santa, Santa just means holy, right? You know that, right? The Santa that we know it was designed by Coca-Cola. Europe had Father Christmas, which wore a crushed velvet green robe coat, like a parka, with a wreath on his head. He didn't have that red Smurf hat that we all see in all the Santa pictures and stuff. But the Santa as we know it in America was a commercialized Santa. Has nothing to do with Saint Nick, although there are some Christmas songs with the words Saint Nick. The proper name is Saint Nicholas. And he was a defender of the Christian faith. And when heretics came into town in Turkey, he literally fought them with his fists, trying to protect the people from heresy. And he was known to beat up heretics and drive them out of town as they were trying to lead people astray from the good Lord. Pretty crazy, right? Oh, this walk is so good for me. Holy crap. This is so good. Man, I was laying on my bed on a heating pad because I strained my back doing a deadlift, and that is pretty jacked up. So I have been trying to avoid hard medication as much as possible. I took a Flexeril that knocked me right the hell out. That muscle relaxer, whew, incapacitated me. Now I'm just taking an aspirin. But it is good to get out. It is so good to get out. Yes, it is. So no, Santa was nothing but a Middle Eastern man who became a priest, canonized in 1087. Pretty cool. And he is venerated in Turkey. He is one of their own. Isn't that cool? He is one of their own. I've never been down this little path before. What's down here? This is interesting. I see doggy footprints, doggy paw prints everywhere. That's cool. There was a couple, they had to be in their late 70s, pushing 80, walking in the parking lot, walking a dog. And I was now I'm the only vehicle in the parking lot. But halfway through this walk, I'm gonna have to stretch. Now that I got the blood flowing a little bit. I will, right now, because I can't read the screen. That sun is going down. Because I can't read the screen. So when I get back to the truck, I will acknowledge everybody by name. My Lord, look at that house being built. Holy cow. That's got to be 10,000 square feet. Massive. Imagine that. And you have a big house, and behind the house is this beautiful park. All right, beautiful. It's not a big park. It's 66 acres, and the paths that go, they snake in around the perimeter, and from start to finish, it's 2 miles. It's a 2-mile loop. So today is a 2-mile walk. It's not going to be the 5 to 10 mile thing that I usually do. Right here, Eastern white pine. Eastern white pine has medicinal qualities. It is good for colds, flus, allergies. Right here. Right here. It's got the needles that are 3 inches long. You strip the needles off, fill up a pot with the needles, and then you boil them. And then you turn off the heat, let it cool, and then you strain it, put it in a bottle, and you take a swig of that bottle every single day in the wintertime. And the oil is very neuroprotective. It's antifungal, antibacterial, and will, like, you could put it on a wound and it will help heal the wound. If you feel a sore throat coming, you gargle with it several times a day and it will take away your sore throat. So here, what you see, the average person sees fields and a forest. I see food and a pharmacy. I know exactly what plants I could eat here. I could live in here. Literally, I could survive in here. I know what plants and roots I could eat. There's black walnuts in here, currants, raspberries in season. The roots in here are amazing. There's cattails in kind of like the wetland areas, and you pull them up and they're like a white, the root is like a white carrot, and it's crispy, it snaps. When you break it in half, it snaps like a carrot would, like a fresh carrot. And it has like a minty flavor. You could live on those. A lot of carbs in that. That's cool. Now it's getting windy and getting chilly, and the sun is just setting. Now, here's this like little shack. Shed shack. What in the world is this? Look at this thing. What is this thing? Corrugated steel top. It's a metal box. What is in this thing? I have no idea. Oh, it's, there's critters in there too. It's, there's some gardening stuff in there. So that must be for the butterfly garden. It looks like it was like one of those electrical boxes or something at one time, but no. Interesting. So that must be for the people that take care of the butterfly garden. Man, I'll tell you what. You know, like when you're laying on your bed on a heating pad, there's the temptation to just stay there and just watch videos. And I almost stayed there. I'm so glad that I came out. So glad that I came out. Doing the regular path. Oh, can you hear that wind? I hear it and feel it. It's getting cold. Temperature dropped, I swear, 10 degrees. access to the creek here, where deer, raccoons, foxes, they all come and drink the water. It's kind of funny. Come down here. Nice little access. And there's a dam. Here it is, right here. This is nice. Flowing a little bit. We did have snow. Apparently this was a raging river last week. I missed it when it was raging. Over here, a little dam. I don't think that was made by beavers, that one. That just looks like fallen trees. Doesn't look like there's a lot of rhyme or reason to it. Tomorrow back in the gym for a light workout. Have new fitness goals. Excuse me. I gotta do some stretching, man. Stretching. So important for keeping mobility up. If you watch Chalene Johnson's new video, she talks about mobility. The loss of mobility is the first sign of aging. And I agree with her. Oh, now this is cool. I did not realize that there was a shale wall here. Let's go take a look at it. Hold on. First time I saw this. Wow, it's like steps. I'm not going to try to climb it. Not now. I got the trail running sneakers on right now, which have a pretty aggressive sole on them. Alright, let's see here. I can't do anything with the chat right now. So hang in there with me if there's any problems with the chat. All right. Time to do some stretching against this tree. I needed this. Whoop, there it goes. And we are back. The wind blew that down. Let me see if I can put it somewhere where it's not going to blow down. All right. That felt really good. Oh my gosh. You know, like I said, it's so tempting just to stay sitting, laying down on a heating pad and feeling sorry for yourself, right? The mobility is limited, so hence my not very assertive workout today. But it's a good day. Man, that felt good. Holy cow, that really felt good. I said I wasn't going to do any exercising when I'm out here, but I couldn't resist. And I think it was good for me. I think that was good, just that little bit. I could feel it just a little bit in my hands. And notice this, if you raised your hands above your head. Did you do that today? Do 10 or 20 raises with both hands. And that'll be good for you. The sun is on the horizon. This was a working farm at one time, and then the county bought it and turned it into preserved land. And like I've said in the past, wow, no wind. No wind at all right now. That probably won't last long. The county bought it so no one can build on it, and they put a paved path in for disabled, which is what I'm on now, the paved path. See? But some of the outbuildings for the horses and cows are still here. Like there's a feeding shelter, barn building here. And they took down like the hay, I don't know what you call it, like it's like that section where they put the hay behind the slats of wood. They took that down here, but in the other one they have it. And from what I understand, this farm was built before there was even tractors. And they had horses, like horse-drawn plows here. Isn't that crazy? Think about that. Completely operated with animal strength. That's amazing. Okay, I can't resist this. Can't resist it. Never miss an opportunity, right? Didn't need gloves, but I need them now. Temperature's dropping big time. One of the things about this park is the outbuildings that exist every so often along the trail, where I've been here with a raincoat on, with a hood up, and I do my walking in the rain, and then I would do my push-ups and exercises inside the outbuildings. I actually feel better now than I did when I started. I feel better now. Imagine that. An hour ago, I was debating whether I should even come out. So this is the typical outbuilding right here for the horses. And they would put the hay in here. They would throw it over that, and then the horses could get the hay out of this. And there's the stumps that I do push-ups on. So it's like a outdoor gym. Back to the topic of mobility, Chalene Johnson's new video is what makes you old? What makes you old? And it's really mobility. Can you squat? Can you squat down where your butt almost touches the ground? Can you do that? Can you, when you get down, can you lean to the left, lean to the right? Little wetland, swampy area with cattails. That's food right there. For you survivalists, you already know that. Canadian geese are out eating up whatever corn is left over. And this is the farm where I get the corn from. Fresh corn on the cob. Picked that morning. It's nice. It's very nice. Yeah, mobility as you get older. So important. You know the number one reason for senior people's visits to emergency rooms? Falls. In the state of Pennsylvania, if you are a senior citizen and you fall 3 times, end up in the emergency room, did you know they can't release you, they can't discharge you unless you are discharged under the care of a caretaker or loved one. If you have 3 falls, 3 documented falls, so you have to keep your mobility up. What am I looking at here? Is that a piece of dirt or is that a dead deer? I can't tell. Oh, that's a deer. How is there a deer in the middle of the field unless it got shot? Or maybe the coyotes got it, I don't know. It's hard to say. And we'll bunny rabbit out in the field. One of the reasons why I like this park is because the terrain changes. There's the paved trails, there's hills, it's uneven, it helps your balance, and you really are getting a great workout. This is so different than just like the average park with a paved trail or a trail that goes alongside of a creek. This thing here is up, down, in and out, all over the place. I do see Mandelbaum in the chat. Although I can't read it, I can see your name. I got the video. I am uploading it as a Christmas gift from you to the community. And I'm going to label it as such and put the links to your books there. And I asked Mandelbaum to create a video on 30, 60, and 90 days out from the moment that a man hears his wife say she no longer wants to be married and wants a divorce. The video starts as advice for that man right on that day. It's the 30, 60, and 90-day plan of action. Divorce doesn't know a season. It doesn't know a season. There's a lot of people who will stay together for the holidays, and then right after the holidays they break up. Some will do it right before the holidays. So people have to get their stuff together no matter what the season is, no matter what it is. Right there. So that's... It's a good boy. I love it when people walk their animals here. It's great. Wow, I actually saw human beings here. I never see people here. So when I get home, I'm going to upload that video. It's a 12-minute video. It's a gift from Mandelbaum to the community. Mandelbaum was an attorney, practicing attorney in New York, divorce law, represented over 400 cases, so he knows the dirty tricks that get played. All right, the sun is dark from here now. I think the park closes at 7. One of these nights I'm going to do a nighttime dark walk with a lantern. I think that would be kind of fun. That would be fun. They don't have restrooms here. There's plenty of trees. Plenty of trees in the woods that I utilize quite often. All right, let's get back in the truck. Now it's cold. Now I am cold. Oh, gosh. All right, let's take this off the tripod thing. There we go. Anita the builder, how are you? Good to see you. I'm going to start the truck up just to get some heat going here. Oh, God knows I need it. Put on the glasses. Take a little swig of my electrolytes. California. in the house. T Carp, good to see you, man. Thinking about you. Merry Christmas, my brother. Am I ever going to grow back the big beard? I'm thinking like when I hit 70. I think when I hit 70, I'm going to do it. Yeah. Victor Raphael, Finley, Sitzkrieg. It is a windy day out, and I know it was hard to hear with the wind. I know that. Edith Beckles is here. Yeah, you know, women already detach by the time they say the words. Yeah, by the time a woman says she wants a divorce, it's already done. She thought about it for a long time. Terry Cox is with us. Let's see. Can't read everyone's names. Sumab Bake. One Ack. Healing Wolf. Great day in San Diego, 72 degrees. That's awesome. JBS Cornerstone. Real Man Senior. Jeff Edward is with us. No snow in San Diego, some rain yesterday. Yeah. Americana Music Company. What do I do if I'm dating a woman who narcissistically manipulates you and makes you apologize for what they do? I think you already know the answer. Walk. Tail lights and license plates. Elbows and assholes. That's it. That is it. That's the only thing she should see. Windy and cold. It sure is. Bubble mix. It's Graham Norton. Yeah. Bearded Dan, how are you, sir? Good to see you. Steve-O, what's going on, man? True North Beard Company. Good to see you, man. Yeah. Mr. Nice Guy. Can we borrow the golf cart? I don't have a golf cart yet. Maybe in about 10 years I'll be doing the golf cart thing. Yeah. From Babylon, Iraq, watching you. Happy New Year. Oh, wow. Excellent. So we got somebody from Iraq. Excellent. George Corey, good to see you. Super Veg. Excellent. Olekuzab, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Reverend 20 Piece, how are you, sir? Good to see you, man. Long time OG, aren't you? Moxley, good to see you. It's my pleasure. Inut Amarillo, good to see you. Any tips to read one book a week? Yeah, get up early and do your reading in the morning before your mind is cluttered, before you go to work. Merry Christmas from Montana. That's awesome. How to build a mindset so strong it scares. Well, my Russian and or Ukrainian brother, it's all about discipline, not motivation. Mike the Plumber, good to see you. Harmon is with us. Merry Christmas to all. Michael Leonard, good to see you. Neckbone McGrizzle, OG, how are you, sir? Let's see. Peg Bell is with us. Hey, Peg. George Sim Fukwe from Zambia, a real African. Excellent. How are you, sir? Good to have you. Yeah, Tommy's first first Christmas without his mom. Yep. Lorenzo, what's up? Christopher Peters, getting Asian takeout. I love Chinese food on Christmas Day. I really do. Dree Day, good to see you. Merry Christmas. EB, what's going on? Tommy says, struggling today. Can you give me a positive message? Tommy, yeah, I know. I didn't see that while I was walking. You will see your mom again. That's the hope that is given to us, is that your mom is in a different place. She transitioned, just like a baby being born. A baby comes out of the womb and passes through the mother, comes out into the light, and is born. And when people die, that's like the transition. It's exactly like that. When your mom closed her eyes, she opened them up in the presence of the Lord. So it was like a baby being born, but she has no more pain right now. And Scripture talks about that time when, like, God Himself will wipe away our tears. And it's beautiful. It's beautiful. And, the promised land, heaven, is, some people think that that's it. When we go, we close our eyes and then that's it. I don't believe that. I believe that there is life after death. Birdman's got the Tacoma. Awesome. Tommy says my message was held for review. I don't know why. I hope it came through. Millionaire simulator. That's good. George Ev, Lance. Let's see if anyone joined at the very end. Hello from Ireland. Nice. Hello from Indonesia. Beautiful, beautiful. Jared Becker, how are you, sir? I didn't attend church today because my back was killing me. I was just laying on a heating pad today and walking like a hunched over old man. Seriously, that's crazy. So, Joseph C. Okay, all right. Joseph, you changed your name, so that's all right. It's Joseph C. How are you, Joseph? Good to see you, man. Yeah. Bristol, England. Beautiful in the house. Chilling with my 103-year-old grandma, watching you. Gave her extra kisses when she woke up this morning. So thankful and very blessed on this holy day. Merry Christmas. Oh, Bruce, that's wonderful, man. Very beautiful. Do I think women are going to think about divorce differently with housing costs being so expensive? If the man can afford it, has the income, then that doesn't matter. Courts will just do what courts do. His will be done. Says, I'm going on 71 and I'm working on mine and never equal what yours was. It'll never equal what yours was. Yeah, it will. Don't worry about it. Frank Pesci, what plans for 2026? I'm getting to my fighting weight by June 1st, which is going to be between 175 and 180. It's taken some time just because of my lack of discipline. That's the biggest thing. Working on making my second million in 12 months. I'm pretty happy about that. California in the house. Let's see. How do I feel about not drinking alcohol for over a year? I feel really good. I feel fantastic. It's a game changer for me because I like drinking wine with dinner, and I like my old fashions. So, but I don't like how it makes me feel the next day. While you're drinking it, it's kind of it's like a time delayed shitty feeling. Like you feel good when you're drinking alcohol, right? And then you go to sleep and you don't get a good sleep because it does affect your stages of sleep. And then the next morning, it takes you till noon to feel normal. So yeah. Let's see. I can give us the youth some advice for focusing on ourselves. Focus on yourself. You have to focus on yourself. That's just the way it is. You have to, you know, I'll talk to you on my way home. Try pomegranate juice instead of wine. Yeah, or you could also put cranberry juice in that. It kind of gives it that dry, like if you like dry wine like I do. Yeah. Giving up wine with dinner is hard for me too. For me, fasting helps immensely with building up the ability to tell myself no. Victor, you are so correct. You are so correct. And I will give credit where credit is due. Mandelbaum was one of the 5 people that really helped me, gave me a little courage and encouragement to put down the bottle. And I was not an alcoholic, although I did like my alcohol. I will say that. I did like my alcohol. And it did calm me down, but I just didn't like the way that I felt the next day, and I felt like it was really affecting my gains. Yeah. Jared Becker says, the divorced lone wolf lifestyle looks appealing. Bruno, you make it look fun. Smoking pipes, drinking coffee, going for walks looks nice. Do you enjoy it, or do I long for a companion? You know what? I've had companions over the years. You know, many people that I've dated, friendly and romantically, and there's a nice lady in my life right now for a couple months, and you know, you take everything one day at a time. You have your exit plan, a peaceful exit plan, which doesn't mean that you're planning on anything ending. It's just that you both agree that if it doesn't work out, that you're not going to like rake each other over the coals. You're not gonna just like badmouth or, you know, slam each other, that kind of thing. And that's hard. It's hard to remain civilized when you go through a breakup, especially if you feel like you've been wronged. It's very difficult. I know that. Been there, done that. Been on both ends of that. So. You know, if you think about it, every relationship, doesn't matter what it is, you can say till death do us part, right? Okay? You can say till death do us part, but it's still one day at a time. And with that, I'm going to end the broadcast, and you guys have a good rest of your day. It is now 5 o'clock. The sun has set. It's getting darker and darker. I got my Russian Vostok Komandersky watch on. It's an automatic watch. I am digging this thing, man. I don't know if you guys have seen this, but it's called a Vostok, made in Russia. It's a 10-year, what they call a 10-year watch. It'll go 10 years without being, you know, without having to be serviced. So, yeah. Anyways, have a good rest of your day, and I'm going to get on my way. I'll see you, and I'll probably, maybe tomorrow night, do a live broadcast. We'll see. We'll see. All right. Good night.